Radio Groove, Amber Groove of MS3s and MS2s. I'm Lindsay, one of the vocalists.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Asher.
I'm Mike.
I'm Joe.
I'm Judy.
Okay, and I hope some of you know our first song. Okay. Okay.
I'm hot, you're cold. You go around like you know who I am, but you don't. You've got me on my toes.
I'm slipping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going under. Baby, ooh, turn the temperature hotter, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby. Come on, girl.
I fell so fast, can't hold myself back. High heels, red dress, all by yourself. Gotta catch my breath.
I'm slipping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going under. Baby, ooh, turn the temperature hotter, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby. Walk in the room, all I can see is you. Woo! Staring me down, I hope you feel it too. I'm slipping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going under. Baby, ooh, turn the temperature hotter, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby.
Slipping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going under. Baby, you turn the temperature higher, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby.
Slipping into the lava, and I'm trying to keep from going under. Baby, ooh, turn the temperature hotter, 'cause I'm burning up for you, baby. Burning up for you, baby. I got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to aim. I have a heart that will never be tamed. I knew you were something special when you spoke my name, and I can't wait to see you again.
I've got a way of knowing when something is right. I feel like I must have known you in another life, 'cause I felt this deep connection when you looked in my eyes. Now I can't wait to see you again.
The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. I just started when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You asked what's wrong with me. My best friend Hannah said,
Oh, she just being Lindsay.
the next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My heart can't rest till then. Ooh, oh, oh, I can't wait to see you again. I got a crazy feeling deep inside when you called and asked to see me tomorrow night. I'm not a mind reader, but I'm reading the sign that you can't wait to see me again.
The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. I started when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You asked what's wrong with me.
My best friend Hannah said,
Oh, she just being Lindsay. The next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My heart can't rest till then. Ooh, oh, oh, I can't wait to see you again.
I got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to wait. The last time I freaked out,
I just kept looking down.
I just started when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe.
You asked what's wrong with me.
My best friend Hannah said,
Oh, she just being Lindsay.
the next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My heart can't rest till then. Ooh, oh, oh, I can't wait to see you again. Oh, 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 I can't wait to see you again.
Thank you.
Let's give him one more round of applause. Radio Groove. So welcome to the, what year is it now? 2023 Faculty Student Show. Very excited to be here with you all. I'm not going to try to make jokes or be a comedian like we normally have. Sorry. That was a joke. I'm kidding. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the first class video from the class of 2026. This one right here.
First-time medical students, I can't believe this. I'm so excited.
Welcome, class of 2026 to SUNY Downstate.
Welcome. Happy Hunger Games. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
She seems nice. We should be okay.
Students seem to have found so many different ways to study for Unit 3. Bugs and Beyond, Ambush, Sketchy, Xvacchi. Every year, I can't get them all straight in my head. So as unit director, especially this year, I couldn't help but wonder, what are students doing to study in medical school these days?
Med Student Studying. Sponsored by Diet Coke.
So what do I do instead of going to class? Well, I use Amboss, Robbins, Boards and Beyond, Past Tests, Costanzo, Kaplan, First Aid.
If I learned how to knit at one of the Downstate mini courses, then it counts as studying.
Gaussian, Quizlet, Lecturio, Ninja Nerds, Grays, Netter.
Oh, me? How do I study? Well, I usually wake up in the morning to my alarm. Then I force myself out of bed and open the curtains to get some sun. After that, I shower, change clothes, and get ready for the day.
Alright, time to go study.
When I'm all ready, I head back to the bedroom. I jump into bed, turn on the TV, grab my controller, and then I do Anki. A lot of Anki. For the whole day.
I use Firecracker,
Step Up, Pathoma, Seven EC, Lippincott.
Yeah, I have a whole setup. I have my seasonal affective disorder lamp, get a box of chocolates out, or jam out, get lots of learning done that way. Sometimes, instead of going to lecture, I watch drug commercials on YouTube. I really like anything with a jingle. I would say that my favorite is the Skyrizi commercial. There's so many new biologics on the market. It's really fascinating to see them in this way because it's a lot more interesting than sitting in front of a book and learning them that way.
Hey Matt, where you going?
Hey Amanda. Oh, I'm just heading to the anatomy lab.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Hi everyone, welcome to Sketchy Downstate. Today, we're going to look at a day in the life taking a summative exam at Downstate College of Medicine. First, let's learn about what Downstate students eat during an exam. We are so grateful to the administration for listening to our requests and getting us something to eat while we take our exams. We couldn't have asked for a more nutritious, loud, crumbly piece of food. Oh, that noise? Some people might find that distracting, but Downstate students have learned to associate that sound with the focus needed to take an exam. Next, let's look at these little moths flying around. Those are the moths that live in the carrels, the rooms that students take their exams in at Downstate College of Medicine. They're our friends. If only we could teach them to whisper us answers. Next, you'll notice on the whiteboard some thermometers of varying temperatures with X's through them. That's to help you remember that at Downstate, the rooms are never the temperature you want them to be, but Downstate students are tough and have learned to take exams in any weather. Now, finally, let's focus on our friend at the bottom of the screen here. This little guy, thinking about going to the bathroom but trying to hold it in, reminds us that Downstate students should fast, meaning no food or water, 12 hours prior to their surgery. Summative exam. So that you don't need to go to the bathroom. Because you can't. Thanks for watching. We hope that these visual mnemonics will help you remember on test day what it's like to be a Downstate student. And that concludes our module on summative exams at Downstate College of Medicine.
It's so nice finally to get to see each other's faces without masks again.
You know, I agree. It's so nice to be able to talk to people and actually see their faces. I really hope this lasts.
Yeah.
It's mutated.
Alright, guys. I love you, but I'm gonna go find an empty carrel to study alone. I'm not that productive.
See you, Alberto.
Alright, see you guys.
Luck.
Hey, Alberto. Come back.
I guess I came to the wrong room. Alright, bye guys.
Hey, Alberto.
Were you guys not just in the other carrel? No? Am I tripping? I might be. Okay. Bye guys. Hey, Alberto.
Oh, hey, Alberto.
I'm tripping today. I'm tripping.
Password.
Nitric oxide.
Enter.
Oh, hey, Alberto. Come on in.
A few moments later.
Time Cycler, Physio, Online Med Ed, Pixarize, Boot Camp, Sketchy, YouTube, USMLERX, Harrison's, Junkira, UWorld, BRS, medicalstudents.com, UMichigan, Geeky Medics, MBME, Wikipedia.
Without further introduction, the class of 2025 video. Hope it works this time.
Hold on to it even after the rinse and the addition of red safranin, so they appear violet under the microscope. We'll tend to use a lot of violets in the gram-positive videos, and likewise we'll use reds in the gram-negative videos. Let's keep talking about how exactly we can identify staph aureus.
Holding me back, Anki is holding me back. I want to reset all these cards in my deck. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when Amboss just gets in the way. Seems like your answers cannot be explained, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, pre-U world, it made sense. You know it's not the same as pre-med. Pre-U world, it made sense. You know it's not the same as pre-med. As pre-med. As pre-med. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Haley, you're no good alone. Why are you sleeping at school on the floor? Why are you sleeping at school on the floor? Why are you sleeping at why are you sleep why are
Hello? Ah! Haley, what are you doing here?
I was just trying to take a break between studying for exams.
Exams? You're supposed to be on clerkships.
Clerkship? Did I even take step 1? What about Gateway?
We don't talk about Gateway, no, no way. We don't talk about Gateway.
But it was my Oski day. We were getting ready and don't know I misplaced my pen light.
Never misplace your pen light.
Oski begins, my head starting to spin.
Panic.
You telling the story or am I?
I'm sorry, maybe I'll go on.
Gateway feels like pouring rain.
Why do we do this?
A million factoids flood my brain.
I need a mental umbrella.
A differential hurricane.
What a hectic day, but anyway,
we don't talk about Gateway. No, no way. We don't talk about Gateway. Hey, go to live in fear of my own stuttering or stumbling. What if my facilitator marks me down for mumbling? I associate it with the sound of falling grades. Feeling so adrift with a lift so humbling. Always left the MS2s and MS1s fumbling. Grappling with processes we couldn't understand. Do you understand? 2 week long ordeal. There's no going back. When they call your name, it all fades to black. Study in your dreams and swallow your screams. We don't talk about Gateway. No, no way. We don't talk about Gateway. They told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. They told me that my knowledge would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine.
MS3 is on its way.
They told me that the sleep that I need would be just out of reach. Until after Gateway, it's like I hear hey sis, I need passing grades out of you. I can hear them now. Gateway, yeah, about that Gateway. I really need to know about Gateway. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Gateway.
Haley, it's time to wake up.
That's the last time I watched Sketchy before bed.
God, what is happening?
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
And now I'd like to welcome back to the stage our on-campus band, Radial Groove.
So she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every time I think about it. Can't stop thinking about it.
How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, cause I can't ignore it. If it's love, makes me want to turn around and face me, but I don't know nothing about love. Oh,
come on, come on,
turn a little faster.
Come on, come on,
the world will follow after.
Come on, come on,
because everybody's after love.
So I said I'm a snowball running down into the spring that's coming. All this love melting under blue skies, belting out sunlight, shimmering love.
Well, baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream, never ever ending on this love. Well, I didn't mean to do it. There's no escaping your love. Oh,
these lines of lightning mean we're never alone, never alone. No, no,
come on, come on,
move a little closer.
Come on, come on,
I wanna hear you whisper.
Come on, come on,
settle down inside her love. Oh, oh, come on, come on,
jump a little higher.
Come on, come on,
if you feel a little lighter.
Come on, come on,
we were once upon a time. accidentally in love.
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 Accidentally in love. Accidentally.
I'm in love.
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 I'm in love. Accidentally. I'm in love.
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 Accidentally.
Come on, come on.
Spin a little tighter.
Come on, come on.
And the world's a little brighter.
Come on, come on.
Just get yourself inside her love. I'm in love.
This is our last song, by the way. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, and shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time.
Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Well, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on.
Strangers waiting
Let's give it up for the Radial Groove. All right. Unfortunately, we want to share our Teachers of the Year awards, but sadly our Teachers of the Year are not able to be here tonight. But we still want to acknowledge them in person. So Joya is going to give the first award from the class of 2025.
Even though she couldn't be with us today, we wanted to present Teacher of the Year to Dr. Meredith Pittman, who is awesome, and I think is a really good example of someone who's mastered the art of teaching a subject that is often really inaccessible to medical students, like more so than I think a lot of other parts of medical school. Pathology is really hard, and something a lot of us came in with no exposure to, myself included. I really didn't know anything about pathology or how to think about it. And she does a really wonderful job making it something that we can learn and understand. She has beautiful presentations, and I think the often thankless task of doing lectures is not something we get a chance to acknowledge, but when you get a stellar lecturer, it's something that you remember. And she's awesome. She makes me actually think I can understand pathology, and she's done a wonderful job for multiple units. We've had the pleasure of seeing her over and over again in different organ systems and specialties. So we're all very grateful to Dr. Pittman. We wish she could be here.
And from the class of 2024, here's Priscilla. I just want to let everybody know that we will reach out to Dr. Anziska and Dr. Pittman, ask them if they would like flowers or a plant. We will have them delivered, and they also will have a certificate, a framed certificate for their officers.
Hey everyone. This year's recipient of the class of 2024 Teacher of the Year Award is a healthcare professional that not only exemplifies that doctors are lifelong pursuers of knowledge, but also dissipators of knowledge to younger generations. If you've ever been in a lecture led by Dr. Anziska, you've witnessed firsthand his undeniable passion for neurology and teaching. It's clear from his thought-provoking presentations and questions that he has a strong desire to challenge future physicians to be innovative investigators and creative thinkers. From his teaching roles throughout Unit 6 and third-year clerkships to his mentorship of students pursuing neurology, Dr. Anziska plays a valuable role in the lives of Downstate students from preclinical years to their time as practicing physicians. As an educator, he has given much more than what has been asked of him. Thank you for tirelessly encouraging us all and playing an irreplaceable role in the Downstate community. It's an honor to award Dr. Anziska the Class of 2024 Teacher of the Year Award, though unfortunately he could not be here tonight. Thank you, you guys.
Thank you. And now we will continue with our class videos. Our next video from the class of 2024.
Hi, Dr. Jerko. How are you? Hello. I just saw the patient. Is it okay if I present?
Yeah, please sit down.
Perfect. Okay, so she's in room 8. I told her that we're going to go see her after, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Attention, stroke code, nursing station 81, 8th floor, room 8101A. Once again, stroke code, nursing station 81, 8th floor, room 8101A.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, thanks. Okay, so patient is a 47-year-old female. She's here to establish care today. She's switching primary care providers. So she's a little bit concerned about a lump that she has in her...
Attention, all personnel, code red. Fire, 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 code red. Please report to the nearest stairway and exit accordingly.
It's probably
like not real.
Let's give it a second.
Okay.
Well, if we see people running in the hall.
Okay, I'm gonna start over.
That's fine.
So patient is.
Please ignore the previous alarm. We are undergoing system testing.
Okay. So okay. I'm just gonna skip through. Okay, so she
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a lump. It's in her
We
right
do have to
breast.
go see some other patients.
Okay,
so just,
right.
yeah.
Okay, right. So it's in the right upper quadrant. She says that it's been painful. She says that the lump has been getting bigger. She doesn't really know what to do about it. She's tried putting on some ointments. It's really not getting better. So she wanted to come.
Attention. Will the person with the blue Toyota Camry, license plate number 4SSM4N, please move their car from the Lenox Road Hospital entrance? Again, the license plate number is 4SSM4N. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, so not getting better, putting on ointments, it's not getting better. She said in terms of pain, it's about a 7 out of 10, and she says that it hasn't really been changing with her menstrual cycle, so she's still menstruating.
Attention all personnel. Fire, 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 code red. Please evacuate the building. Report to the nearest fire exit. Thank you.
You know, maybe we should just leave.
We could just go, and then, so we can go. We're gonna I mean, all the patients have to leave anyway, so
Yeah,
it's really
you know, it'll be
not that
fine.
big of a deal. It's not like I was giving a presentation or anything.
Attention, once again, they're just testing the alarms. Please disregard.
I'm gonna skip to the physical exam because I know she's like waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so her vital signs, everything was normal. Her blood pressure is 118/75, heart rate is 80, respiratory rate is 16, and she's satting 100% on room air, and her temperature is 97.
Attention all employees, there will be an ice cream social today in the cafeteria from 12 to 2. Please bring hospital IDs for pickup. Thank you.
No, we can get ice cream after. Definitely.
Don't worry.
Okay, just because she's waiting to go. Okay, so physical exam. So I'm just gonna skip to the breast exam because that's the most important thing. So I was palpating her breast. I didn't really palpate any kind of lumps at all in her axilla region, but in terms of when I got to her right breast, I did feel kind of like a small flush.
So what are you guys getting for lunch? Should we order a group pickup or what are? Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Disregard, please disregard.
Are you kidding me? Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, so I felt like a fluctuation. We're gonna order chicken salad. Chicken salad is great. Yeah, chicken salad.
Oh my God! All right, real fire, please get out of here. Oh, the building's burning down. Please leave. Code red, code blue. It doesn't matter.
You're gonna break the door.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Liam. I'm a third-year medical student. I'm rotating at Queens Country Hospital. I'm here for clearance. Thank you.
You can't sit there.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Do you need any paperwork or anything?
Well, did you read my email?
Yeah, it just said they reported 8:30.
Did you read the email from this morning?
You sent an email this morning?
Did you read it?
Yeah, I think so. I've been
Maybe
keeping track
you
of
need to check
emails.
again.
All right, let me just pull it up real quick.
I also need all of your IDs
Okay.
on the table right here, right now.
Okay, just 1 second.
You know, I don't have all day. I have a lot of students I have to process.
Sorry, I'm slippery.
Also, you aware this is a pandemic?
Yes.
You don't have a mask.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought the.
No. That's fine. Are you vaccinated?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah.
bring your vaccine cards?
I think so.
Okay.
It's on my phone. Is that all right?
Did you email it to me?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you email it today?
No.
What day did you email it?
Last night.
Last night?
Yes.
Let me see here. Okay, did you pull up that new list?
Sorry.
So I need all those things from you. I only see 2 forms of ID. I need at least 7.
What's my 5th or 7th at home?
Well, does that sound like
Does the
you'll be getting
Metro card
clearance?
work?
No, it does not. But I'll take it. Thank you.
I don't know how much it has on it.
Well, we'll see how fast this gets processed then.
I'm looking at the email now, though. It just says to report. It doesn't say anything else.
Did you look at the new email?
All I have here is the one from 3:15 a.m.
Yes.
I'm sorry, do you mind like pointing it out for me?
So right there, it says, I need your bracelet from when you were born and what hospital it was at with the signature of the doctor on the bracelet who delivered you.
I don't know if I still have that.
I mean, it's a requirement at most hospitals. I don't know why you wouldn't have that.
I mean, I could call my parents at home. I don't know if
I think
they had it.
that would be a good place to start, don't you think?
Maybe. I'm really sorry, man. The rotation starts next week. I can't take another day off from the current one.
Let me just get these into my system. And you don't have the 5 through 7?
I have one more. Sorry. I can run back to my apartment and get my passport if...
We don't have time for that. I leave here in 5 minutes. I know it's only 12 p.m., but I leave here in 5 minutes, so. Lunch is important for us.
I understand.
Okay. Okay. We'll see what we can do on such short notice. This is a very busy office.
Okay. Do you know about like when I'd be cleared? My rotation is next week, so I was really hoping to get going on time. I want to get a good like first impression.
Well, if you had waited a minute, I was about to get to that, Mr. Deegan. You will get your ID in 4 to 7 weeks, and you're expected to be here the day it arrives. If you are not here, it will be shredded, and you will need to begin the process again. On that day, you will also be getting a flu shot and a COVID shot, regardless of if you've ever had one before. I do not care. Anything else?
I feel like I did these modules like well in advance. I've like followed like almost all these instructions. I didn't know about the bracelet, but like I can't start late. I don't know what to. I'm gonna have to tell my like clerkship director that.
So okay, I am working really hard here to push this through for you. Okay?
I understand.
What you will have to do is you will have to come in every single day at 8:15 a.m. even though I do not get here until 9. Every single day at 8:15, I expect you to be here.
I don't know if I could do that. I have to round in the morning. I'm in the middle of a rotation. I can't just take like the morning off.
Mr. Deegan, we all have issues. We all have problems. I'm doing the best I can here. You know how many students I see? I see 5 students a week. Okay?
I understand.
You're just one of them.
I know.
Okay? Have a great day.
Love rotating at Queen's Country.
Our final video from the class of 2023.
Downstate's an amazing place, honestly. It's a very positive environment where people are always in good moods. And I'd say what makes Downstate special is the people. Starting through administration, who are always there for us and always willing to help us and always listen to our complaints and are super responsive, all the way to security, who will even protect us from ourselves. And don't forget the attendings that foster environments of self-learning and self-discovery and self-engagement, and the student body. We are amazing. We honestly make Downstate what it is today.
So I think my favorite thing about Downstate is the people that I've met along the way. I really love the sense of community we have here, whether that's through traditions like the student faculty show or after summative celebrations. But one thing that's been really important to me is the mentorship that I've gotten from older students, and also the opportunities to act as a mentor now as a fourth year to the younger students. So.
Looking back at my 4 years at Downstate as a part of class 2023, it's been a crazy ride, but one I've thoroughly enjoyed. We started out in person and then had to quickly transition to online learning platform because of the pandemic. The faculty and staff did a good job with the transition and have always been dedicated to our education. They've also been super supportive of my pursuits of becoming an orthopedic surgeon. One of my favorite things I love doing at Downstate is playing basketball. I love competing against all the different classes and even the nursing and PA students. The Student Center, has been an amazing outlet for so many students. And they've done a great job of, just being available as much as they can through these tough times. I've definitely enjoyed that part of Downstate.
My 4 years at Downstate have been truly such a great experience. Learning clinical rotations in Brooklyn with the wide variety of pathology and patient diversity that you see has been an invaluable experience. People at the Student Center, Adam, Skylar, Nicole, everyone has been super supportive during my 4 years here. So shout out to them, but nothing compares to the friends that I've made and my classmates who continue to motivate me, push me, and support me during the 4 years. So that's who I am most thankful for at Downstate.
One of the things that I really appreciate about Downstate is the faculty and how they spend time with us during our clinical year, going through different patients, going through the presentations, their workups, and their management, as well as like the imaging as well. That really let me take away a lot of
So I think one of my favorite things about Downstate is definitely the faculty. I feel like I can go to them with any problems and they'll somehow figure out a solution. So I feel really supported in that sense. And I also love the people. So whatever the admissions people are doing in recruiting the classes, they're doing a great job. So keep that up.
Sorry for the heavy breathing. I'm being at the gym just doing this last minute. But I wanted to say, medical school administration, I think, gets a lot of flack, not unjustifiably so. But I've personally had some amazing interactions and I've had the benefit of being supported by amazing individuals such as Dr. Butenfoster, Dr. Reinhardt, Dr. Weiss, Dr. McNeil, Dr. Deutscher, all of whom have been more than amazing, and any success I've had at Downstate is due entirely to their support, and I wanted to take this chance to say thank you.
Something I really appreciate about Downstate is the entire Kings County clearance process. I just feel like it's so efficient and they treat me so well, and I really feel like a VIP every time I go there.
What I love about Downstate is, I think, mostly the people. I've not only met some of my closest friends in my class here at Downstate, but I also work a lot in the Brooklyn Free Clinic, and so I constantly am seeing upperclassmen helping out lowerclassmen and really helping them get in their first patient encounters and teaching them throughout the night. So I really think that we have such a great dedication to patient care and teaching and making sure that everyone is doing well and doing okay.
When asked to talk about my favorite things about Downstate, I have to start with the people. From my class and other classes I've interacted with, I've just been so grateful for how Downstate has attracted and recruited just not only great aspiring physicians, but also just great people outside of medical school. The second thing that I love most about Downstate has to be the clinical experience. Your third year, you can just tell just when you're in the midst of it that you're just getting a clinical experience unlike anybody else. And this sentiment has been highlighted by friends of mine in residency have talked about how much Downstate had prepared them for residency. And last but not least, I would have to say my favorite thing about Downstate has to be the faculty. The preclinical faculty that are willing to go the extra mile to help you understand and learn how you learn and learn the material, as well as the clinical faculty that are committed to helping us become the best student doctors possible.
Some of my favorite things at Downstate are how collaborative the learning environment is. Everyone really works together and helps each other succeed. And I think that all the professors and doctors that are involved are also super supportive and always willing to hear you out and help wherever they can.
I appreciate that at Downstate we get to work with a diverse group of people from our classmates, faculty, also staff, and also get to take care of a diverse patient population as well as our different hospitals. Another thing that I appreciate about Downstate is that when you have an idea, you can find someone that can support you to make that idea possible. Like, for example, I was part of Downstate Initiative for Nutritional Empowerment, and we thought about creating a garden, and we found people and funding at Downstate that could support this project, and we were able to create a garden on campus. Another thing that I appreciate about Downstate is the Student Center, because they organize a lot of wellness events, including one where you get to stuff animals like this one.
Okay. Last but not least, the faculty skit.
Good evening. Welcome to your special training detachment. I'm Chancellor Nephron, SUNY Commander. You're all top doc graduates, the elite, the best of the best.
You got that right. No one better.
That was yesterday. The new 5th generation student has shredded the playing field. Details are few, but you can be sure that we no longer possess the technological advantage. Success, now more than ever, comes down to the scientist or clinician in the Panopto. Your instructor for this special training is a top doc graduate with real-world experience in every mission aspect you will be expected to master. His exploits are legendary, and he is one of the finest the program has ever produced. What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death. I give you Associate Dean Ricardo Bianchi, call sign Marathon.
Downstate curriculum. It contains everything you want the student to know. So I'm assuming that you all know the curriculum, you know the inside and out of the curriculum, right?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Yeah, that's right. You got it, Marathon.
Well, good. Well, that's not good anymore. Not good enough anymore. We have a new generation of students, toughened by the pandemic, skeptical of authority, champions of learning efficiency, and very good at maximizing free time. So faculty, please turn your attention to the screen there. These are the students of today.
You know, I think the students have lost that love and feeling.
There's no open look in your eyes when I reach for you. You're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa.
Now, let's stop beating ourselves, straighten up, and fly right. You know that unless you are sufficiently captivating and pithy, you will not command the attentions of the student. You will find yourself alone in the lecture hall, teaching to empty space while the students are working a side hustle. Yes, Dr. Merlin?
Could you please use my call sign? Wizard?
Okay.
Marathon. Aren't we being maybe a little overly melodramatic here? I mean, I'm sure they'll come back. They're bound to return when they realize we can help them pass step 1. They'll be back. Soon, you'll see. They'll remember they belong to me. Unit 6, Gateway 2. There are things they know they have to do. And oceans rise, empires fall. So I'm sure each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will need a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
Actually, Wizard, I don't think we be melodramatic. We have a nationwide nascent revolt on our hands. And going viral in a nearby medical school, which shall remain nameless, is this meme here. Faculty, we must prevent an invasion of this mindset on our campus. Yes, Dr. Roman. I mean, Dr. Strange.
My resources are yours, Marathon, from across the multiverse. Radical change is necessary to bring these students to the astral plane. Besides, this is my chance to get out of the lunchbox.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your support, Dr. Strange, and great lunchbox.
It
by
is
the
my
way.
honor. Thank you.
In our quest for promoting engagement of our students to the Downstate curriculum and to boost the student and faculty spirit, we have engaged a new company called Medify. Now, here is Floyd Bennett, call sign Field, who will tell us all about this Medify app.
The Medify app allows students to track their time, and it rewards them for attending classes and for using Downstate resources to study. Medify will link up seamlessly with Leo. I mean, you didn't think I was going to say Downstate or Brightspace or Desire to Learn or anything like that, did you? Students' locations will be tracked by the Medify Micro GPS. A great feature of Medify, of the app, is Medify Wrapped. Dr. Michelson, callsign Heartbreaker, has been chairing the working group. So Heartbreaker, please come up and tell us about Medify Wrapped.
Why, thank you, Field. These past 3 months, we have run a Medify pilot with 30 students from the first-year class. Can we please show some of that data, please? Okay, so you can see here from this graphic that the Medify Wrapped, this is a Medify Wrapped from one of the students within the pilot, and this particular student was a 1.5 times reader, speed reader, which means that they would listen to the Panopto recordings at about 1.5 times normal rate, which, having listened to my own Panoptos over the years, I would say that's probably not fast enough. And you can see here that this particular student had an aura of being chronically exhausted and craving a mocha latte. And I would say that that feeling of exhaustion or overwhelmedness was really throughout the entire pilot group. And lastly, this student was multi-genre. They refused to let a single learning modality define them. They spent time with TikTok, they were fluid between sketchy Instagram and UWorld, and unfortunately we can see that they were spending the least amount of time in class.
You said the Medify app will reward students for attendance. How will that work?
Yes, thank you, Rainbow. We were saving that announcement for later at the end of the meeting, but D-Man, oh, there you are. D-Man, will you please come up here and explain the reward system?
Well, certainly. Certainly. Thank you, Heartbreaker. And a good question, Rainbow. Using the Medify app, students will be rewarded with Downstate's new cryptocurrency, Downhound. Downhound is a proof-of-work cryptocurrency. Good to spend here on campus, in the cafeteria, also in the student center. You'll get the cash discount. Students will earn Downhound coin on their Medify app. The accumulation of Downhound coin is pretty simple. For every in-person hour spent in class, whether it's mandatory or not, students will earn 3 Downhounds. For every hour spent watching Downstate Panopto of lectures, students will earn 1 Downhound. Money Matters and Biostats viewing earns 5 Downhounds an hour. We call it Learn to Earn. Using Downhound coin to purchase food in the Downstate cafeteria will be as simple as using your phone. Fortune favors the hound.
D-Man, what is the conversion of the Downhound to dollars?
Well, that's going to be driven by market forces.
I think this Downhound cryptocurrency may just be the answer we're looking for.
Look up there, it's already hitting social media.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. Well, they called you high class, that was just a lie. Hey, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Play blues, boy. Come on. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. They call you high class, you know that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Let me hear you play. Hey. Come on, come on. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. You know they call you high class, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, honey, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, yeah. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high class, that was just a lie. Well, they call you high class, that was just a lie. Okay. Hey, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
Thank you all for coming very much.
Hound dog,
Thank you for a great student factor day.